Just need to see separated right now. Please get a survey done. That's what I'm asking. Please get a survey done. Because the surveyor is going to be able to come out there and show us exactly where the property lines are at. They're going to mark the actual property and not just tell you. They're going to give you paper also, but they're going to mark the property line so both parties can see where that property line's at. I'm going to advise him of the same thing. Okay?
You need to tell him to stay off that side then. Okay, that's the deal.
Like I said, I understand trying to put pieces of wood up against the fence on their side of the fence to make sure whenever you're mowing, nothing is getting blown over and hitting their property.
Assholes here.
Okay. Well,
I don't like the noise. I'm sitting here trying to record this so I can have leave. I got me an attorney hired. I don't know if you know that. Eric Johnson is my attorney.
That's fine. I have no problem with that. That is your right.
But from that fence pole to that fence is 168 feet. Okay. And my abstract says 174. That's a whole nother 4 feet on the other side of that fence. And I've marked off all this. He has 200 feet. His fence is 200 feet right on the spot. Okay. I got all the abstracts in the house.
Okay. Sometimes abstracts can be wrong. That's the reason why we suggest getting a surveyor out, because the surveyor comes out and he verifies through the county, through the state, through the abstracts, looks at all the stuff of what you're actually supposed to have. You know, you could be off on this side, not that side. You know, you might be looking at the wrong side of this fence that you're looking on. I don't know. I can't make that determination stuff. I'm not an abstractor. I don't know how to read some of that paperwork stuff.
Well, they want like $1,800 to come out here just to mark one pole. You know, I mean, that's ridiculous.
That part does suck. I understand. I've had to do stuff like that.
And I shouldn't have to do that because if he's putting it on my property, he don't know where the property line's at.
What exactly is he putting on your property? Just that wood right there?
Yeah, chipboard. But he's going to screw it to my fence. That's my fence. I put that fence there.
If he puts baling wire or something on that instead so it doesn't damage your fence but actually keeps the boards up, is that okay? Something that doesn't damage the fence line, but that would make sure you guys don't, when you're mowing, it doesn't hit his stuff on his cars and stuff. I can understand not wanting sticks and rocks and stuff like that not hitting my vehicle.
My whole concern is that he's trespassing though. Y'all arrested me for over there weeding on my side of my property.
When?
This was like 6 months ago.
I have no knowledge of that.
And then after y'all did that, he put the restraining order on. So, you know, for me going over there and mowing, because Billy Gann over here came in my yard and threatened to slice my throat, and I put charges on him.
I can understand
then
that.
he was living next door to him, and he put him in this house to move over here. Mm-hmm. And I ain't had problems ever. I had problems ever since then.
Okay. Have you ever thought about maybe putting a privacy fence in?
I'm on disability, okay? I'm on disability. I don't have limited income, you know.
I wasn't for sure. I didn't know that.
Okay. So I have special rights too, you know.
I understand. You know what? I'm also on disability.
Okay. You know, we all need to be, man. Let me tell you, this world is there's bad stewards in this planet, okay?
I can understand, you know, but I think my thing is right now is you guys are neighbors.
I know. Well,
they got stuff going on. Well, I'm going to tell him not to screw something into the fence. Obviously, I'm going to tell him not to do that, you know, because there is an issue and stuff. I don't know what the property line actually is, and without an actual surveyor coming out here, giving out that paperwork and stuff, I'm not going to know.
Well, he don't want to put up a privacy fence because the cost of it, and if he puts it on the wrong side after I have a survey, he'll have to regularly destroy it to tear it down, which that's why he's putting something up cheap. He's testing the boundaries, okay? Is what he's doing. He's testing the boundaries on me. And I got an attorney hired, like I said. Okay. And I'm recording. I have security. June.
Hopefully all this stuff with the COVID stuff's over, but you guys.
Well, I seen y'all having posting the court dates. Y'all are rotating around. Y'all only have like 12 a week now or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
It's misdemeanors, felonies, and stuff like that. I seen it posted online. Okay.
Yeah, they've had to push a lot of that back.
But you need to tell him. He needs to stay off. If he ain't, you need to tell him the same thing you told me. Okay.
I'm going to. That's my next stop.
That's my right.
I understand but I advise both of you the same way. You know, I'm advising both of you guys need to get some type of survey done. That way we can see where the actual property line is. They'll come out here and actually mark it with posts. Well,
in court, he told me, well, you want to go in half is what he told me in court, okay? I mean, that don't make no sense. He told me that in court. Whenever he were going against the restraining order or something on the...
But the reason why it's okay in court, in front of a judge, if you guys agree to it, it's in front of a judge. It's more binding that way and stuff. And you guys can make arrangements while at the courthouse in front of that judge or with your attorneys to be able to go in half of that, find a way to both of you pay for it that way. that might be something to figure out. That way, this will end. Because it sounds like it's about a 4-foot strip, right?
It's 4 foot to a tier. It's basically a cone shape, okay?
Okay,
but it's just that I got arrested for going over there and maintaining the grass and mowing. And that's why I don't mow here, because as you can tell, it's hard for me to go up here and mow going this way because my flap would shoot this way, okay? So I go down there and turn around and come up this way, and he's saying I'm trespassing because I'm on the county easement. You see my point? You see what I'm coming at, right?
Well, the county easement, he doesn't have authority to go trespass.
Well, that's why I don't mow it no more, because I got arrested for basically, if I wouldn't have mowed this, I wouldn't have been down there mowing that, okay? You see my point?
Yeah.
You see what I'm coming at, right?
I can understand where you're
trying to make it look good.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around everything that's going on.
Well, you see my point.
But this is the first time I've been out here dealing with this. I don't know anything about you being.
And now it's cost me, court fees, getting out of jail, the time frame, and bullcrap. Because and at first he was wanting me to start working for where he works at, like trying to invite me as a job, be his little peon.
What happened with that?
I'm on disability.
Okay, so it's just because you're disabled.
I've been on disability. I haven't worked since '06. Okay. I'm getting steroid injections in my neck and in my lower back. Okay. I'm on multiple muscle relaxers. And I've had migraine headaches. It feels like there's a sledgehammer hitting my head right now, okay?
That's what I deal with. So
well, you see where I'm coming at. And he's over here doing this crap. If he would have been nice at first, sometimes during the summertime, I'm out here working, trying not to be so loud. There is one time I did get a loud, grinding, sharpening my blades at midnight, on my lawnmowers, which I do admit that play was out of boundary, okay? I won't do that no more. But I was hot. It was in the summertime, July. It was like 90 degrees even during the summertime out at nighttime. I used to always work night shift, okay, because the heat, So therefore, I'm just give you sometimes I come out here and try to do work at night during the summertime because it's cooler than during their daytime. Yeah. That's the luxury of being out at nighttime. So
I understand wanting to be cooler and stuff.
But that's the whole deal. I don't want to come out here and mow this, and then he's out there videoing saying he'll call the law. Oh, he's trespassing. And that's why I don't mow this no more. And as I say, if I go around there and come up this way, I would mow it, but he'd be down there filming me saying I'm trespassing. See my point?
Yeah.
So that's why I don't mow this no more.
I mean, if you don't want to mow it, I'm not going to force you to mow it, type of thing. And if it's an issue because everybody's saying something's going on with trespassing, I can understand not wanting to mow it that way.
Or say not threatening him or had contact or this or that, And there was an experiment where I drilled holes in the stump and I put some of that stump remover stuff, powder stuff you put in. I don't know if you ever heard that. Mm-hmm. You drill holes in, you put this accelerator in that's supposed to eat and moisten up the stump.
I didn't know that.
And then I went out there and set it on fire, and let me tell you, it blew up in front of me. It blew up in front of me. They had a fire department out here, and y'all came out here and was like, hey, man, I didn't know this stuff was going to blow up. It should say on the content, do not put out with water, because it blew up on me. It burnt some of my clothes. It burnt my chest. It burnt some of my hair right here. I'm missing some hair right here because of it. And I still have a burnt spot right there because of it. So, but you need to tell him if he wants to put that up, he needs to put it straight with the fence line. Because if you look up the fence, from the very beginning, you'll see where the straight line is at. That's where the fence boundary line is at.
Okay, so this fence here is supposed to be the property.
That is the property line, yes, the back part. I brought this in straight to the tin horn instead of being in the driveway because the lady that lived there used to be my payee, okay? And she took care of me. She helped me with stuff.
Have you ever thought about trying to sell him the 4-foot strip?
No.
No? Okay.
This is my mother's place, so that ain't going to happen.
Okay, I'm just asking.
It's straight boundaries. I'm just saying that.
Gotcha. No, you're fine. I just asked. I didn't know if that was something you've ever thought about.
If I knew this was going to be an issue, I would have put the gates over here because this gets so moist down here, I get stuck. So that'd be a way to get out. Is what I used it for, to get out. So I'm going to have to buy me a tin horn and put a tin horn down at this end, and then I'm going to take those gates and put it on this fence, then fence that line straight. But I'm wanting to bring my property straight with their fence line. You see my point?
Well, before you do that, before you start going moving fences, I would suggest going halves with that surveyor or something like that.
I've actually thought about taking the whole fence down over there, so he would not be able to do that. So what if I decide to remove my fence?
He could still put something up as long as it's on his property board.
Well, then he would have to put it up within the property. He would have to be you see my point? You see where I'm coming at?
Yeah, but the thing is we don't know where your property actually ends. Right? You're saying this is your property to a certain point. Yes, I understand you're saying that.
Sasha.
I don't know where those actual lines are.
Okay.
I see your fence, but
Yeah.
that's not always a property line.
Well, he's got more funds coming in. Why don't he survey it? That's why I'm coming at. You see my point?
Going in half, like you guys suggested.
Because I'm not disputing it anymore because I don't want to maintain the other side of the fence.
Obviously,
it's not my.
We're getting called out here, so it's still an issue.
It's an issue because I got arrested for basically mowing that side that was on my property.
Is he mowing that side over there at least?
No, he does not. Okay. They put railroad ties up there. Then he wants to turn around and tell me that I put the railroad ties. No, I did not. Billy Gann over there put the railroad ties. He's got video cameras recording right now. He's recording this.
Okay. Well.
I mean, I hate to call you out here for the instance for him being basically a 6-year-old like you're putting on me, and I'm just trying to cover my ass. Okay, like I said, I got me an attorney hired.
I understand that. I understand you have an attorney hired. That's a great idea to do. You guys need to figure this out in court.
Well,
what's going on with the property line in court? The judge can allot that property to whoever if he needs to. A judge can do that if he absolutely needs to.
Needs a what?
If that property is an issue thing right there, he can look at all the paperwork and stuff, and he goes, looks like it's theirs. I'm awarding it to them then. A judge can do that.
Well, I'll have a survey come out and do it then. But and then I can sue the judge for damnating someone else's property then too, can I?
Nope. You can't actually.
Sasha, get over here. Come here.
Because of the issue you guys are already having out here and stuff, if he goes in...
I didn't start this. Like I said.
Whoever. It doesn't matter who started it and stuff. It's still an ongoing issue. Yeah. You guys are going to court over stuff. And the judge has to step in and actually say, okay, this property is such as... It could go to you. It could go to him. But if a judge says, well, this paperwork here, it shows it's him, it goes to him. And then you have a court order by a judge stating that the property belongs to him, and the surveyor's not going to go past that.
Yeah.
Because it's awarded because of the judge basically signed off on it, and it goes into the county stuff at that point in time. So a surveyor now is the way you need to go. That way, if the line is over there, they're going to go out and mark it. They're going to give you recordings on it, on paper and everything else, showing where everything's out. You're going to have your camera system over there looking at it, showing where he's walking it off at and stuff.
I got a camera down there recording them right there. I got a camera on the side of the building now.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That camera's going to catch what that surveyor's going to be doing also. Seeing where you're putting the pins at. That way, if they go back later on and pull the pins and say, no, they never did that, you have proof of something otherwise.
Yeah.
Again, I understand putting some kind of wood right there, especially with the vehicle sitting where they're at, because I'm always afraid somebody else is going to damage my car.
Well, he needs to erect it with the straight of what actually that's his fence. He needs to erect it straight with his fence, not on my fence. Okay.
Well, I'm going to go down there and talk to him and see what we can do about this. Until this is situated in court with that piece of property and stuff, neither one of you need to do anything with it. And I'm going to tell him to do the same thing. So you basically guys needed to collect that little piece of property. Don't mow it, don't do anything. So neither one of you guys are technically trespassing because nobody knows who's.
What do you recommend I do about the over here now? I already told you the situation.
Don't drive down there with the lawnmower. Obviously, there's an issue between you guys.
Well, it's hard for me to back up. I have a bad neck. My neck snaps and pops whenever I turn it, okay?
I'm not
they say I need a titanium steel plate put in my neck with a replacement bone. Well, I'm just saying.
If you want to hire one of these kids around here to come through with a lawnmower, give them $10 to go.
I'm on disability, okay? I only make $1,000 a month, all right? So.
I'm trying to work with you here.
I know. I'm trying to just let you know my situation.
Let it grow. There's no county ordinance saying you have to mow it.
But then if my dogs come out there running out, no one can see my dogs whenever they, my little Shih Tzu. She chases some of the vehicles, and then someone can run over my dog because they can't see her because the grass does get high out here. Okay?
I mean, you're not having any issues on this side, are you?
No, but it's kind of the instance if I can't mow this, why should I mow that?
Can you mow that section out there? You don't have to go all the way down to the yard. You can go down to the mailbox. Opens it up at least so people can at least see. Even if you only mow 10 feet right here, and do something that way, or if even weed.
And it washes out down there at the end, so I have rocks and boulders set up there, because all the water runs down this hill and washes it out almost right there, about 10 foot from the tin horn. You see it where it washes out right there? Like you would see it if I mowed it. You see my point.
My thing is,
he's created the problem.
If there's an issue between you guys and the thing's actually already gone to court, and it sounds like it's gone to court, you're going to June, you said. If you have to wait till June to be able to mow your lawn, even mow that section out there. At least people can see part of your driveway if a dog's running out. Give them at least a little more of advanced timing.
Yeah.
So they don't hit your dog. But if you can't get in here because you're neck and you can't turn around because you can't back up, and if you can't go all the way through because they have a protective order against you, so if you go on their property at all, you're violating it right then, and I don't want you to do that. Keep you out of trouble. Okay? So if you can only mow a few feet of it, even here are the yellow flowers right there, and mow it back, that gives whoever's driving a little more warning and stuff to see your dog running out that outside section and that section right there. At least it's going to help some. Until this is figured out, I'm worried about you going down there and stuff, so